We go about our daily lives, never expecting the unexpected. But trust me, danger lurks closer than you think. Picture this: chaos in the streets, supply chains collapsing, and you're stuck with nothing but the clothes on your back. Could you handle it? But that's not you, is it? You're a survivor. That's why I'm here today. I'm going to show you the 15 survival items that most people overlook. Let's dive into the gear that separates the survivors from the statistics. Out here in the wild, injuries are part of the game. A simple cut can turn nasty if it gets infected. That's why a mini medical kit is your best friend. Forget those bulky first aid kits. You need antiseptic wipes, antibiotic cream, gauze pads, medical tape, and pain relievers. A well-stocked mini medical kit is your first line of defense. Fire. It's more than just warmth. It's a beacon of hope, a tool for purification, and essential for cooking. In a survival scenario, fire can be the difference between a hot meal and a rumbling stomach, between clean water and risking a waterborne illness. We're talking reliable fire starters, ferrocerium rods, magnesium blocks, even a good old-fashioned flint and steel. Learn how to build a proper fire lay, use natural tinder like birch bark or dry grass, and understand the importance of fire safety. A roaring fire can boost morale and provide a sense of security in a stressful situation. In a survival situation, you need a tool that can handle anything. A good multi-tool is like having a toolbox in your pocket. Look for one with a sturdy blade, a saw, pliers, a screwdriver, and a can opener. These tools can be used for everything from cutting firewood and building shelter to making repairs and preparing food. Familiarize yourself with your multi-tool, practice using its different functions, and keep it sharp and well-maintained. It's an extension of your own ingenuity, your capacity to solve problems and thrive in adversity. A quality multi-tool is an investment in your resilience. When the sun goes down, darkness can be your worst enemy. It hides dangers, amplifies fear, and makes even simple tasks seem impossible. That's why a reliable flashlight is non-negotiable. Forget those bulky, battery-draining monsters. We're talking compact, powerful LED flashlights with long battery life. And don't forget about headlamps. They free up your hands for essential tasks and provide focused illumination where you need it most. A good headlamp is crucial for navigating dark environments, signaling for help, and maintaining a sense of normalcy in the face of the unknown. Water is life, but what happens when the only water source is the vast, unforgiving ocean? That's where a manual water desalinator becomes your lifeline. This ingenious device uses reverse osmosis to remove salt and impurities from seawater, turning it into safe, drinkable water. There are compact, portable desalinators available that are designed for survival situations. They may require a bit of effort to pump, but trust me, the taste of fresh water is worth every ounce of sweat. Remember, dehydration can cripple you faster than almost anything else. Having a manual water desalinator ensures you're not at the mercy of unreliable water sources. It's about taking control of your hydration, your very survival, no matter where you are. We can't always see the dangers we face. Chemical spills, industrial accidents, even volcanic ash. These invisible threats can be deadly. That's why a gas mask is crucial for protecting your respiratory system. We're talking about serious respiratory protection. Gas masks with replaceable filter cartridges that can handle a variety of airborne threats. Make sure your gas mask fits properly and you know how to use it correctly. Practice putting it on quickly and sealing it securely. A gas mask is your shield against the unseen, your insurance policy against invisible dangers. Food is fuel, and in a long-term survival situation, you can't rely on scavenging forever. That's where survival seeds come in. These aren't your average garden variety seeds. They're carefully selected for their hardiness, nutritional value, and ability to thrive in challenging conditions. We're talking beans, rice, corn, squash crops that can provide sustenance for months or even years. Pack a variety of seeds to ensure a balanced diet and learn the basics of gardening. Find a sunny spot, prepare the soil, plant your seeds, and water them regularly. Growing your own food is empowering. It connects you to the land, teaches you patience and resilience, and provides a renewable source of nourishment. Out in the elements, hypothermia can set in quickly, even in moderately cold temperatures. A high-quality thermal blanket is your portable fortress against the cold, reflecting your body heat back to you and trapping precious warmth. Look for blankets made from mylar or other advanced materials that are windproof, waterproof, and tear-resistant. A good thermal blanket can be used as a ground cover, a shelter wall, or even a signaling device. It's a versatile piece of gear that can make the difference between a cold, miserable night and a relatively comfortable one. In a survival situation, you may face threats not only from the environment but also from other humans. A firearm, used responsibly and ethically, can be a last line of defense for you and your loved ones. Now, I'm not advocating for violence, but in a desperate situation where the rule of law has broken down, a firearm can be a deterrent against those who would do you harm. Choose a firearm that you are comfortable handling and practice using it safely and accurately. Learn the laws in your area, store your firearm securely, and use it only as a last resort. It's about having the means to protect yourself and your family if all else fails. Firewood isn't always readily available, and building a fire can be time-consuming and dangerous. A solar oven harnesses the power of the sun to cook food, requiring no fuel and producing no smoke. These ingenious devices use reflective surfaces to concentrate sunlight onto a cooking chamber, reaching temperatures hot enough to bake, boil, and roast. A solar oven is a great way to conserve fuel, reduce your environmental impact, and enjoy a hot meal without drawing attention to yourself. It's a testament to the power of innovation and the importance of utilizing natural resources. In a grid-down situation, access to electricity can be a luxury. A hand-crank generator provides a reliable source of power for essential devices like radios, flashlights, and even small medical equipment. These compact generators use human power to generate electricity, providing a renewable and readily available energy source. A hand-crank generator can keep your communication devices charged, provide light in the darkness, and even power medical devices in an emergency. It's a testament to human ingenuity and our ability to adapt and overcome challenges. In a survival situation, getting lost can be a death sentence. A compass, combined with a map and the knowledge of how to use them, is your guide through uncharted territory. Forget those fancy GPS devices that rely on batteries and satellites. Learn the basics of navigation, how to take a bearing, and how to orient yourself using a map and compass. Practice these skills before you need them, and always carry a compass and map with you when venturing into unfamiliar territory. Growing your own food is essential for long-term survival, but not all soil is created equal. A portable soil testing kit can help you determine the pH level, nutrient content, and potential contaminants in the soil, ensuring safe and bountiful harvests. These compact kits use chemical reagents to analyze soil samples, providing valuable information about the suitability of the soil for growing food. By testing the soil, you can amend it as needed to create an optimal growing environment for your crops. It's about understanding the science of agriculture and using that knowledge to secure your food supply. In a survival situation, your clothing becomes your first line of defense against the elements. But we're not talking about your everyday attire. We're talking about durable, weather-resistant clothing that can withstand the rigors of the outdoors. Invest in a good pair of hiking boots, waterproof jacket and pants, and layers of clothing that can be added or removed as needed. Don't forget about gloves, a hat, and eye protection. A sturdy pair of work gloves can protect your hands from cuts, abrasions, and blisters. Protective gear goes beyond clothing. In a volatile world, self-defense is paramount, but carrying a firearm isn't always feasible or legal. That's where a tactical pen comes in. This unassuming writing instrument doubles as a discreet self-defense tool. Made from durable materials like aircraft-grade aluminum or titanium, a tactical pen can withstand heavy impacts, avoid confrontation whenever possible, and use de-escalation techniques to diffuse potentially dangerous situations. A tactical pen is about empowering yourself, not seeking out conflict. Remember, survival isn't about luck. It's about preparation, resourcefulness, and an unyielding will to live. By equipping yourself with these 15 essential items, you're not just gathering gear, you're building confidence, resilience, and the knowledge that you can face whatever challenges life throws your way. Don't wait for disaster to strike. Start preparing today. Learn the skills, gather the gear, and embrace the mindset of a survivor. Because when the unexpected happens, you won't be caught off guard. You'll be ready.